All right, I am here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and today we're going to discuss something that we've discussed quite a bit, but it keeps coming up, and that is big rig truck accidents as it relates to major companies like FedEx and UPS. And unfortunately, these types of scenarios are very, very severe. A lot of times these trucks have a lot of speed behind them when they can't slow down. So David, with a big rig truck like a FedEx truck or a UPS truck, why are they so severe in the state of California and in the city of Los Angeles? Why are these accidents, first of all, so common, and why do they involve so many cars?
Well, a lot of times the reason why they involve so many cars is, like you said, they're big vehicles. A lot of times they're carrying a trailer behind them, and if they're trailer loaded, they're pretty heavy. And I've had cases where they're required to maintain a certain distance, and the way they do that is they count that they have to be at least something over 5 seconds delay between their vehicle and the vehicle in front of them. And they're supposed to go ahead and pick out a stationary object and then make sure that upon reaching that stationary object that it's 5 seconds delay. But a lot of times these people are probably tired, overworked, and they're not really paying attention. They're not necessarily consistently making sure that they're maintaining that 5 seconds of delay between their vehicle and the vehicle in front of them, because in theory they've done testing to determine that a big rig or truck, something of that nature, has to maintain a speed and a distance for themselves that within 5 seconds to be able to stop. And so what happens is, like I said, they're tired, they're working long hours, they're regulated, but still driving over a long period of time, I'm sure you could understand, tires you out. So that distance that they're required to maintain has become closer and closer. And so if traffic, especially here in California, slows down ahead of them, they don't have that safe distance for them to stop. So what happens, they end up just colliding into a bunch of cars and causing a pileup of accidents. And a lot of times truck drivers, they have blind spots. They're trained to know how to make lane changes safely, but again, they don't do so, and they end up clipping a car, causing it to turn. I actually had a case where this truck driver veered off and clipped the back end of my client's vehicle and popped his tire. My client's vehicle spun out of control and came around, and they were trying to say that it was my client's vehicle's tire that popped and caused this entire collision, but we were able to establish that no, that's not how it happened. Our expert was able to show that the truck hitting the tire is what caused it to pop, because my client is driving, doesn't realize, next thing you know, hears a pop, and then his car is spinning around and going around and around and ends up hitting the truck. Well, the way the accident happened was, again, our expert was able to look at the tire and say, the reason this tire popped is because the lug nuts and the tire of the front truck contacted the tire, shredded it, popped it, and this car lost control. But as a driver, who's my client, was ahead of him, he had no idea. He just thought, oh, shoot, my tire popped out and I crashed. But we were able to establish that it was the truck's fault.
Absolutely.
And we've also had cases where pedestrians have been trying to cross the street, and the truck drivers are coming around with a big rig, and the pedestrians trying to go by, and they just clip them on the sidewalk and knock them down, and they just continue going on because you can imagine it's a big trailer. If the trailer hits them, they're in their tractor. They don't even feel it. They don't even understand. I've seen on Google Plus, you've posted stuff where there's a truck pushing a car down the freeway, and they probably don't even realize they are pushing that truck. So a lot of times that's why these big trucks cause a lot of accidents and severe accidents, is because when they do hit somebody, they don't even realize they've hit somebody.
Absolutely. So if you have been involved in a FedEx or UPS or any type of big rig truck accident and you've suffered an injury, please feel free to contact the law offices of David Azizi. You'll find the phone number above in the YouTube video as well as below. And thank you for your time, David.
All right, thank you.